after receiving it from Doug. I unpackaged it. I had first I tested it. Everything was fine. I cranked her open, took out the pads, and just jumped in. Bob's your uncle.
What was in there for a pad?
I think they were 6 or 9 dB, Doug. No, I think it was 6.
Yeah, I'm almost certain it was 6. Like this RF2K, I think is 9. I've got to put like 30 watts to get legal limit out, and then on the VK, I had to put like 20 in, so that would make sense.
Yeah. Fred, what was on the Mercury stock?
I put a 3 in. And I thought.
All right. Hello, guys. Let's hear this real quick. Everyone's doing pretty damn good. Everything's pretty much the same here, equipment-wise. I switched the antenna. It's now it's a 160 meter doublet, so I can get on 160 now, no problem. And
weird. And I think it's maybe something where I'm running both radios off of like a switch. But yeah, like for all day long and for weeks now, I'm like, man, the band is really bad. But I don't think it's as bad. I think I got something going on here. But anyway, KZ2 and Freddie and Dougie and the other fella. I'm sorry, I haven't been able to listen. All day long and for weeks now. So I'm thinking it's my power supply making noise. I'm getting all kinds of crazy noise. So it seems like just the band is bad. Maybe the band has changed, and I think I'm going crazy.
You're 15 to 20 over here. So on TX, it's sounding. You running a different receive antenna?
No, I'm using my G5RV, which I just fixed again. I've had some antenna problems, but I don't know, something really. You know what? The more I add. I keep adding new equipment. The wires are ham radio. That's why I love wireless. But anyway, good evening from Kilowatt Zulu to November. I'm here in downtown Port Jefferson.
Well, you're sounding good, and the band, it shouldn't be that noisy right now, Chris. It's playing pretty well now.
Yeah, and right now everybody sounds great. I switched over to the 6600 Flex for a little while, and I'm like, whoa, everybody sounds fantastic on that receiver. But on my Anon, I couldn't hear anybody. So anyway, I'm switching things back and forth, and I set it up where I can dual listen. I flip the switch, and so anyway, by flipping that switch, all of a sudden everything cleared up. So I don't know. I don't know what to make of it.
Did you check maybe the AGC gain on Thetis?
No, I got that all like automatic, and I can control that. It's just earlier, before I started messing with this, I mean, I was getting like S15 in noise, and you guys are only S10 at times. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't claim to know anything.
Well, if that's happening only on the Anon, Chris, I don't know if we were S15, if you were getting S15 on the Flex. Every 6 months, I go in and I completely remove Thetis and I remove the open HP SDR folder, and it sucks, but I start from scratch. I think over time, and I'm not a programmer, so I don't know. But over time, the something gets corrupted, and I just like to do a nice, fresh. Why am I dropping power? That's weird. See, I'm having issues too now. I don't know what the hell's going on. I just went from 1,500 watts to 700. Maybe I paused too much. I don't know. I think I'm looking for a problem. But yeah, if you're just having a problem with the Anon, I would do a fresh, a full wipe and reinstall Thetis. Just take a photo of every settings page before you do that. and then you got to go back in and rebuild everything. But it shouldn't take you that long. It should take you about 20 minutes. What's up, Andy? Good to see you, brother.
I think it's a little late for that tonight. But anyway, good evening, fellas. It's working right now, so I'm not complaining. Anyway, I think the bands have not been the greatest, but whatever problem I have going on here at the shack, it's amplifying that. And but I'm glad I have two radios, even though I have that lousy piece of Flex radio. It gives me something to compare to. So that's when I realized when I switched over there and I'm listening to you guys on the 66, and I'm like, wow, they sound perfect. And I switched back to the Anon and it sounds perfect. So I don't know.
Yeah, with the Anon, when in doubt, you remove the Thetis. That's always been my go-to. I just did it 2 nights ago. I've been in the testing group of the software now for like 10 months, and I was actually late in doing a fresh install. So I just keep doing the over install over it, like each new development version. Finally, I said, you know what? Let me do a full wipe. I installed 3.11 from scratch. Everything's smooth, working great. And now just about an hour ago, I went to development 1 of 3.12. So probably what I'll do when 3.12 is fully released, I'll do it again. I'll wipe it again and I'll do a fresh install of 3.12.
All righty, Dougie. Sounds good. All right. You guys carry on. I'm still thinking about what I'm going to have to eat this evening. KZ2N.
Well, weren't you throwing some steaks on the grill?
I do have the porterhouse steaks, and they're actually, I think I'm going to have them because I was just thinking about it. They were in the refrigerator since yesterday. So I'll probably throw one of them babies on there here in a little bit. I have lighting on my deck, so that's not a big deal. What goes good? I'm thinking, you know what I have? I have those loaded mashed potatoes. Those are pretty good.
Oh, a porterhouse and loaded mashed potatoes? I don't think you could do anything better than that. That's going to be beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Take those steaks, throw them on a rack, salt them up, and let them sit.
Yeah, it's nice to put them on the grill when they're room temperature. Let them sit out a little bit.
Sea salt. I take my steaks, I throw them on a rack, and I put them in the refrigerator, uncovered, salted, for at least 24 hours before I cook them.
You gotta use sea salt.
Yep, sea salt, crushed pepper, that's the way to go. Kilo Delta 8, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Kilo Delta 8, Bravo Delta 8, Columbus, Ohio.
All right, I missed the last letter there, but I got Columbus, Ohio. I've got you, this QSB, but you're about 5'5" into Long Island, New York.
How about that? Long Island, New York. I'm just playing around with my new 710 AESA.
All right, Roger, are you barefoot?
Am I what?
Are you running an amplifier?
No, I've got
Figured.
2100D, but I haven't hooked it up yet.
All right, so if you're running 100 watts, you're doing at this time at night from Ohio to Long Island, you're doing just fine, my friend.
Yeah, I just got this thing, and I was just playing around with it, and making contacts as I go, and trying to see how much you guys do. You seem playing pretty good.
All right, Roger, Roger. Anybody else hear him? Want to pick him up?
Go ahead, Frank.
8 here. I mean, he's pretty light here. It's kind of hard to pick him out.
Kilo Delta 8 station again.
Well, 73.
I guess I'm the only one he heard.
I'll get out here and let you get back. Thank you for the seed, and I look forward to maybe talking to you again.
All righty, 73. Enjoy the new radio. Nice meeting you.
Oh boy. No copy. Lots of lightning down there.
It's been like this every day, Dan. And same for you with the band. Ever since the first day of spring, 40 meters has been horrible during the daylight hours. After like 8:30 a.m. all the way till like now. Now it starts to get good.
Yeah, I've actually noticed that the few nights I've been on, it's just been weird. And then also the lightning. I mean, you guys have been getting storms. We have as well. I mean, we've been getting some nasty storms here. But I feel like right now I'm just watching the massive patch are going across Virginia, West Virginia into Kentucky. Wow. I mean, there's just a lot of lightning.
Yeah, look just south of Washington, D.C. It's really heavy there. Yeah, every night, no matter what the weather report says, I unhook everything in here. I unplug everything out of the outlets. I unhook the Ethernet wire from the switch. And obviously, I unplug the coax because they're just popping up. There's no call for me to get a storm tonight, but it's so close that it just happens.
Yeah, there's some strikes happening right now just in what is that, New Jersey, Lakewood Township. Just below you, Long Branch. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, and I'm looking at it right now on the map. Now that's far enough away that I don't have to disconnect. They've got to start maybe like 10, 15 miles if there's strikes. Which so far there's nothing on the island.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, that's Philadelphia. Yeah, even over here, I mean, it's been weird. We had a nasty storm come in the other day. Yeah, it was pretty bad. How's 80 been?
80's been great. No problems on 80. In fact, if like me and Richie lives like 20 miles from me, if him and I want to talk, I would at noon, we'd be better on 80 than we are on 40. That's how bad 40's been.
Yeah, I mean, generally though, it's from what I remember, 40 it was really hit and miss though during the day, even in the winter months, midday. I mean, it was I don't know.
Now gray line's the light switch. As soon as that comes in, things clear.
Yeah, I've scanned a bit. The other morning I was in the mobile. I worked. It was about 8 a.m. here local time. I worked Japan, a station in Japan. Taka there was a I can't remember what it's called. I think it GHX. I think. I mean, pretty weak. 4 and 4 both ways. But 20 meters. I know in the evening that I've checked. The DX has been pretty decent. Have you been up on 20, Doug?
Oh yeah, I've been chasing a little bit of DX. That's what I do during the day on the weekend because there's really no rag chewing on 40. So I'll go up there, and yeah, it's been pretty damn good. So I guess that's the benefit there.
Gotcha. Did you end up keeping both antennas, or did you just make a complete switch?
No, I took the old one down. I just put a bigger one up.
And what do you think between the two?
I think similar performance, except I have 160 now, but I got the apex up even higher on this one. So the apex is like 85 feet up. It's very high.
Yeah, that's high. Fred, you still running the same antenna?
Yeah, I'm running my fan dipole. It's up about 45 feet for 75, 40, and 20. It's a little high for 20. I can tell just in the SWR. It works great for the 40, and then obviously my 75 could be up a lot higher. But obviously you gotta live. You gotta put up with what you can do. But so this is about the best I can do.
It's working good for you. I mean, you're hitting 50-20 over. Same as Doug.
Yeah, this is like 1-to-1 right here. Can't get any better. For the most part, of 40. You get up to 75, and see, maybe 1.2, maybe 1.3. And same thing with 20. 20 is about 1.2, 1.3, maybe a little bit higher.
Roger. So Doug, you said that's 160. How long is that in total?
It's 242 feet.
Wowzers.
Yeah, it's a big boy. I had to snake one of the legs at the end, probably like the last 15 feet, basically through a tree, whatever. So it's, the last 15 feet is all touching branches and whatnot. But that's probably why my SWR shot up. If it gets windy and it moves it a lot, it sometimes shifts it.
I was going to ask, because I heard that from both of you. I was going to ask you guys if the wind has been picking up there, because I think Chris had the issue there with the noise, but maybe something got loose, maybe the ground or his shield on the coax. I mean, something else I was going to ask you here. I don't know if, did you ever screw around with the NFED?
Nope, never touched it. Never did.
Roger.
Yeah, I think the only other thing I'd want to do, and I cleared out a lot of the wooded area in my yard. I want to put up 1,005-foot loop. That's what I really want to do. But I'd have to do it in the autumn or in the winter when there were no leaves on the trees, so I could see well. And it would be a big project. I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to have any wire over the pool, as per my boss. So I would have to come out into the front of the house. Yeah, I would have to be in the front and go around the perimeter of the yard. That'd be the only way to do it.
Yeah, a project like that, I mean, if you're going to take that, you might as well invest in renting a bucket truck there.
Yeah, I know, especially for I wouldn't be able to get it in the back, but I use a drone for the high trees in the back, so that could help me. But yeah, in the front, a bucket truck would be very helpful. That's what that guy, Art Bell, used to have. Well, actually, Art Bell, and you can look this up online, he ran 2 1,005-foot loops on top of each other. So I think that the highest one was at 75 feet, and the one below it, whatever the math was, maybe at 50 feet, and he phased them together. Boy, I just want to get one up there.
Yeah, that would be wild.
It's too bad you couldn't get it, through all 4 corners or whatever, That way you could clear out any potential future hazards, get those all trimmed out. You put all that effort in and then have a branch come down and take it down. Oh man, that break your heart.
Oh yeah, and then you're like, oh, do I splice it back together? And then it's going to be compromised if I do that. And yeah, that'd be horrible. A branch could take out this doublet, but at least the doublet's only 3 points, right? I've got the apex and I got the supports at the end of each leg. That'll take me 2 hours to get back up. So if it comes down, it comes down. But a 1,005-foot loop that's going to have multiple supports, you've got to probably have, if you don't want that thing drooping all the way to the ground, you've got to have, if you make it a rectangle, you need a support in each corner, and then you probably need 2 along the long legs, and maybe another extra one along each short leg.
Didn't you have one of those drones?
Yeah, that's what I use the drone for the trees in the back. But I could, it would take longer than a bucket truck. I don't think 1,000-foot loop's going to be in my cards at this property. Maybe in 20 years.
Yeah, that's quite a bit. Hey, is that pool salt?
No, but it could very easily be. I did some upgrades this year. I had a new liner put in. Last year I had a new filter installed. This year I had a new liner. I had a heater, electric heater installed. A new pump, a variable speed pump. Everything's connected to Wi-Fi. I can control the whole pool over the phone. You go out there right now, that water's 90 degrees. If it was 70 out, the water would be 90 degrees. It's like a bathtub. But the salt conversion I might do next spring.
Nice setup. Yeah, they've been asking me here to sell some. I'm not going to do underground. It's a lot of money. The last place we had an above ground, and it was salt water, and I built a deck around it, so it was kind of flush to it. But they've been asking me, one of the first things I thought of, I'm going to stick a vertical pretty close to it, and then in the off season, grab those radials and stick them in the saltwater pool.
Oh, that'll give you a little boost. My daughter swims every day. My son, I have to pry him off his computer to jump in the pool, but he's swimming all day at camp. And then I haven't even been in it that much. I'll sit out there and smoke a cigar, but it's weird. I always wanted a pool, and now I've got one. This is my 3rd summer with one, and I'm barely going in the damn thing.
I hear you there. Yeah, my boys are the same thing, man. My brother-in-law's got a pool, so whenever that's our pool, and he's pretty close. What's your boy playing? Because my boys here are constantly on Roblox lately.
He switches. He's back on Minecraft, like, fanatically. But he'll still play Roblox, and he'll still play Fortnite. I don't know if you remember, I think over last Christmas, I was going to build... I redid the whole network in this house. So I'm running an Ubiquiti Dream Machine as my gateway, and then an 8-port PoE switch, and I've got 3 wired access points now. One down here in the basement, one on the 1st floor, one on the 2nd floor. And then I'm running a VLAN in the shack, and I'm running multiple VLANs. So I was going to build a server over Christmas, and I've got everything here to build it. I've got a server motherboard. I've got my old 2070 GPU, which will be kick-ass in a server. I've got a brand new i7 in the box. I've got RAM. I've got 36 terabytes of storage. Removable drives, I've got everything to put. I've got a 4-unit rack mount chassis. So him and I are gonna build it, and I'm gonna run a virtual machine on it for him, and we're gonna get him his own Minecraft server. But that's a whole nother can of worms. You kind of need to know how to program a little bit to have a Minecraft server. So I guess it'll be a good learning curve for him.
Wow, yeah, that's a nice setup. No, I hear you, man. I got my one boy here right beside me. He's on the other PC. That one has an older card. It's a 3060 Ti. And then my other boy here is in the basement. He's on the PS5 on the 85-inch TV. I feel like the more, because we're techie and stuff, right? But the more things that we try to do better, they just get glued to these things, more and more. I don't know. It is what it is, I guess, just the generation.
Yeah, and then... I was going to get, like an idiot, I was going to get him a Switch too, but he won't even play it. Zelda? He won't, the guy we get, our barber, he's my age, he's very much into video games and stuff, cool guy. He was trying to tell my son, he's like, how can you not play the new Zelda on Switch 2? They think those games are boring. I feel like if you're going to be playing games, at least play something that kind of has a beginning, middle, and an end, and a point to it. Help you problem solve, but I guess they're problem solving in Minecraft too. But yeah, he'll play Roblox, he'll play Minecraft, he'll play Fortnite. But don't ask him to move a file from his C to his D drive. No idea how to do it.
Yeah, I hear you. That's wild. A little bit doubled with Fred there. So go ahead, Fred.
You guys got young kids now. I mean, you start introducing them to AI and the possibilities of it, and some of the stuff they can do. You'd be surprised how creative the kids can be. That'd be pretty interesting.
That's funny you mentioned that. Danny, Google this. It's called the Jensen Nano. It's $250. He just released it. NVIDIA released it. It's a mini AI computer for learning and for experimenting. $250. But you got to know Linux. You have to know Linux in order to really get this thing going. And I know Linux 15% of what you need to know. Carter doesn't know Linux. Guys, I'll be on the side for about... Actually, you know what? I got to sign. I got to get it. It's Sunday night. Fred, good to hear you. Danny, really, really good to hear you. I'll shoot you a message a little bit later. I'll catch up with you. But you guys have a great night. 73. And Danny, I hope you get on more. KB2, UKA, I'll listen out. Don't go anywhere, guys. I want you to hear the audio transmitted. You're just hearing it local right now.
KB2 UKA, VE3 DHE.
Yeah, Doug, have a good night. Good hearing you again there. Again, we haven't talked in a while, but good cue. So have a great one. And this is KC1, RM1.
All right, take care, guys. 73. KB2 UKA, going clear.
Called the Jetson or the Jensen?
Jensen, like his name, like the CEO's name. Jensen Nano. Put it in YouTube. You'll see it, but you can buy it right now. They're $250.
All right, I'll take a look. 7-3s, bro. Have a good night.
All right, so here's a recording from earlier. Everyone's doing pretty damn good. Everything's pretty much the same here, equipment-wise. I switched the antenna. It's now it's a 160 meter doublet. So I can get on 160 now, no problem. And the audio is a Behringer Wing so that's the audio
and Optimod. I'm running an Optimod 6300. So really all I'm doing, Dan, is I'm EQing in the Behringer Wing. I send that out to the Optimod, so no compression, just EQ. The Optimod does all its crazy compression and AGC and all that.
it shoots the audio back into the wing. I add a little bit of reverb, and that's it. It goes into Thetis. Well, that's it, guys. That's what the Optimod sounds like over the air. So what you hear in here is just local before it's transmitted. 73, gentlemen. Have a great week.